Night 2 of SummerSlam was a night to remember. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Josh, the commentator, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing what we just witnessed tonight. Night 2 of SummerSlam was freaking ridiculous. So if you guys are ready for this video, make sure you smash that like button, you subscribe to the channel if you are new, and comment down below what made you the most shocked at night 2 of SummerSlam. And without further interruptions, let's get into this banger. The first match of the night was the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. The opening match of SummerSlam Night 2 was Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Naomi ended up retaining this title off of a roll-up pin to Rhea Ripley. I think the highlight of this match was Naomi legitimately biting, and I mean literally biting Rhea Ripley's finger off. That is some off-brand Mike Tyson crap. This was a really fun match, to say the least. I mean, I enjoyed every second of it. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley beat the hell out of each other. But nonetheless, Naomi, like I said, snuck a victory, and we will see, and we will see a Rhea Ripley and Naomi rematch. I don't know where Io Sky is going to really go in this situation. We might even see Io Sky move shows. I just don't see Io Sky going for the World Heavyweight Championship right now. I think this storyline between Rhea Ripley and Naomi is a much bigger opportunity. Next up was arguably, you could say, one of the best matches of SummerSlam, and I knew this because it was just madness. It was the huge TLC match, and there's too much. There was too much that happened. Bodies were flying. People were sending their bodies and throwing themselves into a table. Like 5 or 6 tables broken in one sequence. One of the funny spots in this match, actually kind of crazy, Candice LeRae, part of the DIY crew, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, she got put through a ladder, guys. I mean, literally thrown onto a ladder to the outside, and oh my gosh, the landing was rough. I mean, I hope Candice LeRae is genuinely okay. If she is okay, man, she just like took that like a champ. She sold that like a champ. I mean, that was just pitch perfect perfection. I mean, I was going wild. You don't see too often that women are willing to risk their body like through ladders and stuff like that. I know we're seeing that more often now, which I do enjoy. I just feel like you never really saw that. They went more cutesy looks than, actually being able to wrestle. But now we're seeing that with a bunch of different women wrestlers, and it's peak. But yeah, Wyatt Six end up retaining their titles in this match. A lot of people got involved, some of those people being even Sister Abigail with Candice LeRae, and as well as B-Fab. I genuinely, like I said, I enjoyed this match till the end. But yeah, Wyatt Six ended up retaining. I wasn't too surprised about this. They definitely are going on a run. Becky Lynch defends her Intercontinental Championship against Lyra Valkyria in a no disqualification, no countout match. The stakes of this match is that if Becky Lynch wins, Lyra cannot go for the Intercontinental Championship as long as Lynch is holding it. This match was brutal, like one of the most brutal women's matches I've seen in a long time. Lynch literally handcuffed Lyra Valkyria with a zip tie, put her on the ring post, hooked her on so she could not move, and grabbed a kendo stick and attacked the abdominal area with like force and brutalness. This was really fun though to watch, two women just beating the hell out of each other like times 10. We also did see Bayley in this match trying to stop Becky Lynch from hitting Lyra Valkyria, who was helpless on the outside, and Becky was trying to hit her with a crowbar. But nonetheless, Becky Lynch ends up winning this match courtesy of Bayley. Oh my gosh, it pissed me off because I really wanted Lyra to have her SummerSlam moment, but I think we'll see in the future Bayley and Becky Lynch one-on-one for the title. I think that'll be a really entertaining match. Both competitors are great wrestlers, but I don't know what's next for Lyra Valkyria because she can no longer go for the Intercontinental Championship, and she can thank Bayley for that, honestly. Solo Sikoa got locked in the cage with Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. Not an awful match, to say the least. Did I enjoy this match to the fullest? Not exactly. I was hoping for a little bit more out of it. Solo Sikoa actually ended up retaining courtesy of his MFTs. The craziest moment in this match is Jacob Fatu. After the fact that Solo won, he got locked in a cage with some of the MFT members, JC Mateo and Tongaloa. The dude's a freaking menace, and he does not care to risk his body, and that's why the fans love him, and that's why I love him. I love you, Jacob! That probably was really cringe. But Jacob Fatu, the best spot that he had probably in his whole entire career in WWE is when he went high up, and I mean all the way up to the steel cage, the top of it. Area on the top he went to on the corner and jumped off a flying moonsault to take out Mateo and take out Loa. Like, the dude's, like I said, he's a menace. A menace, and that kind of ended off that match. But like I said, Koa is still champion, but Fatu still stole the show from Sikoa's victory. Like I said, man, this guy's got a hell of a future. AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Men's Championship. This match was good from the jump. AJ Styles pulled up in Eddie Guerrero lowrider type of vehicle. He went as far as wearing the gear from when Dominic Mysterio was a kid in the winner takes the child match. But Dominic Mysterio also wore the attire from when, like, these two were just trolling each other at this point. But I really enjoyed this match to the fullest, and I do think that it did end not exactly the way I wanted it to, but I get it. I mean, Dominic Mysterio makes the Intercontinental title look more than what it is. AJ Styles did deserve a title here. He did deserve this title as well. But I do think that he's also towards the end of his career. And, Dominic's just doing so well in WWE right now. And taking the title off of him might ruin it, honestly. I am sad that AJ Styles did have to take the L here. They even went farther, paying tribute to Eddie Guerrero by Dominic grabbing a chair while the referee's distracted by putting up a ring post that Dom took off earlier. And Dom grabbed the chair, brought it into the ring, threw it at AJ Styles, and fell on the floor flat. AJ followed that up, though, by putting the chair around his neck and falling over himself. Now, the referee had no idea what to do because both competitors were down. Nobody looked like they hit each other. Well, they really didn't hit each other. But honestly, if I was a ref, I'm picking Dom. I mean, come on, dude. He don't look innocent. Now, Mysterio trying to, spoil the disqualification, trying to get that DQ, just didn't work. Styles put Dominic in a submission where he actually pulled off Dom's boot, and it did make a collision with the referee, so currently the referee's down. Dominic gets out of harm's way and grabs his boot and socks him in the mouth with the boot. And then Dom goes to the top and hits a frog splash, and he retains the Intercontinental title. What's next for AJ Styles? I don't know. I really don't know where that's going to go. I'm excited to see where Dominic Mysterio goes with his reign. I know there's going to be someone, probably maybe from AAA. I just have no idea, but he's just a natural, just like his father is. No, his father's not Eddie Guerrero. It's Rey Mysterio, but he's just a natural, okay? Just shut up, all right? Yep, ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the main event of the evening. What a match, right? I mean, just the amount of spots there was. If I could sit here probably for an hour and tell you all the spots, but we just don't have enough time in our lives to do that. I will say, at first it didn't feel like a street fight until they went out there and started throwing each other on crap and beating the hell out of each other. Went as far as taking off the third rope. I mean, the rope was literally gone. Like, just laying there flat on the mat. It was only 2 ropes. These dudes were just killing each other. John kept kicking out of everything, just like vintage John is. Face John, by the way. I forgot to mention, John Cena came out to his normal theme song, his normal Titron. It was just electric. John doing John things, hitting the STF, hitting AAs, even on the top rope that Cody Rhodes kicked out. The match was just nothing compared to WrestleMania. I mean, it was like a million times better. I mean, obviously, John Cena's probably severely wounded from that match, him being at his age, and he doesn't have much more left in the tank. So, like, I understand why he didn't do it at WrestleMania, but I mean, you had to do it here. Ever since The Rock abandoned this storyline, I mean, the storyline started to get dull. So the only way was to turn John back to face and just put on a freaking show. Cody Rhodes had a bulldog on the table, and John Cena landed right on his face there. It's just... some of the stuff we saw, it's just crazy. The final stages of the match, though, Cody Rhodes saluted to John Cena. He was basically doing this, and then he hits him with the crossroads, and he wins the undisputed title back. He's a two-time champion now. So John Cena and Cody Rhodes have a little moment. Honestly, I was a little emotional because you could feel the tension. You could feel that John Cena's retirement's just getting super close. And as a fan, a lifelong fan, he's the reason why I got into wrestling. And I started tearing up a little bit. I'm actually not ready for the day John Cena legitimately retires. But after Cody Rhodes won this match, John Cena in the ring, just thanking the fans for everything. And like I said, I was very emotional in this situation until somebody showed up. Yep, Brock Lesnar's music hits as John Cena is trying to exit the ring. I did not see that coming. Like, I genuinely was shocked. I was like, what? How did I not see this coming? Literally had no warning, nothing online that made me think, oh, that's going to be Brock Lesnar coming out. I really thought The Rock was going to come out, even though I knew he wasn't. So Brock Lesnar makes his way down the ring and has a stare down with John Cena, and then ends up hitting John with an F5, just like Brock Lesnar normally does to all the wrestlers he sees when he returns. But just insane. I mean, Brock Lesnar's back in WWE. We already know John Cena's next feud, and I want to see John defeat Brock Lesnar. If we can get that, I mean, no complaints for me, but John does put people over a lot, and we could see Lesnar making a special run too. Maybe could be his final run as well. I mean, Brock Lesnar's also up there in age. John Cena, what a guy, man. What a guy. Went face. I really thought somebody was going to turn heel. Cody Rhodes did do some heel things in that match by literally doing a pile driver that's illegal in WWE. I can't remember if they made it legal again. Comment down below. Did they make that pile driver legal again? John Cena ended up walking slowly. His music hit, and he told them to stop his music. He wanted to listen to the crowd. I mean, SummerSlam's the last big pay-per-view, like big pay-per-view before John Cena retires. Now, I know Crown Jewel's coming up, and that's going to be a hell of a crowd in Perth. They are like one of the best crowds I've ever heard, so John Cena's going to get a hell of a reaction out of them too. But SummerSlam Night 2 truly was a banger, and definitely the best out of the two cards. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. You subscribe to the channel if you are new. Comment down below your favorite match from SummerSlam Night 2, and I'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out.